there shouldn't be a problem, right? Even if he tries to hack our system, I don't think he's gonna hack our system. Look, we got city art stuff. I don't think this Samson dude is gonna do anything funny. Trust me.
Welcome to LGN. I'm your host, Ryan Chadwick. Did you know that last week was Staff Appreciation Week? Well, thank you to our student leadership who thoughtfully delivered some donuts to our staff who are keeping Liberty running while doing a great job social distancing and wearing their masks. I wonder how those donuts are wearing masks. Guess we'll never know. Liberty teachers last week were showing their love last week as they made signs to share out students telling them that they miss them. They also made signs for the hardworking Liberty custodians, kitchen staff, and front office staff. Shout out to Miss Sheldon for coordinating such a cool photo. Speaking of awesome Liberty things teachers are doing, last week some of the teachers did a reading for their favorite kid book stories for Falcon Nest kids and other younger kids in the community. Shout out to Mr. Givens, Mr. Keller, Miss Stott, Miss Sheldon, and Miss Smith-Monard for sharing their favorite kid stories with the Liberty community. Check out the LTV Face Falcons YouTube channel with all the stories. Sorry, that was too much of me. Last week, students finally had a chance to pick up their belongings from Liberty. Shout out to the awesome security guys, Will and Andreas for cleaning out all the lockers and having everything bagged up and ready for students to pick up. I had to pick up some stuff too. I had to. It was Cleats. One teacher's been making a name for herself in the lip-syncing circuit. It's Miss Stott. Did you see her kill it last week in the credits? Well, we thought we'd give it to her this week too, to see how she's doing, and let's see if we can challenge her on some lip-syncing songs.
Hi, Miss Stott.
Hi, Ryan. How are ya?
Oh, I'm doing good. So, as a teacher, how is quarantine life going?
You know, quarantine life, it's really different. I think for a lot of teachers, we're doing a lot of this stuff like grading that is always balanced by the fun times we have with you guys in class. So I'm just missing the fun in class for sure.
Okay, let's get to the good things. So I heard from the staff you're pretty good at lip syncing. So I got a song for you. It's called "We're All in This Together" by High School Musical. The High School Musical. Here, I want to hear you sing it.
Okay, so I just want to say before I do this, I watched High School Musical on the world night premiere on the Disney Channel. I think I was in elementary or middle school. So I know this song very well. What I got for you.
That's pretty good. I see why.
I think I missed my opportunity to be on James Corden's karaoke carpool. I think that was my true calling in life.
Well, thank you so much for stopping by.
Now, by most people have heard about the Friday Nest lights that come by every Friday night at 8:20 p.m. to honor the class of 2020. We give a big shout out to the parents who organized an incredible Friday Night Lights drive-by last Friday to honor the athletes who have now played under those lights. All my senior athletes, I understand, yeah. Wow, that's amazing. I can't wait to get back on those lights. I'm a junior personally, so I got one more year. I just can't wait to play on that field with all the cheering fans and everything. Now, speaking of sports,
Yes, I did it. LGN is finally mine. It's finally mine! You're recording, right? Yeah. Hello, Liberty, and hello, fellow Falcons. Welcome to the new and improved LGN. I'm your host, Ryan Sampson. Hey, that rhymes. You know, everyone needs to realize that the seniors still own this school, okay? So let's start with a shout out to the Liberty High School baseball captains. Starting off with Jake Hoskins, Kyle Perkins, Tyler Bigford, and Jake Woodbury. Not to mention Ryan Sampson. 'Cause Ryan Sampson, right? Speaking of seniors, everyone should check out the Liberty Senior Signing Day images that are being released on the Liberty social media. Oh no. Dude. I think I didn't submit mine. Oh my gosh. I better go to the senior Google Classroom and submit my photo and write down all my information. Hear that, seniors? Go to the Liberty Senior Google Classroom, okay? Submit your photos and your information. Turn all that in and you're good to go. Now, it's time for the Liberty Staff Shoutouts of the Week!
Hi, Liberty! Hope your life isn't totally upside down. Just a quick shout out to all the U.S. history students that wrote songs for their projects. They're amazing. You should reach out to U.S. history students. I'm gonna fall.
Hey, shout out to all the wrestlers out there. I know you guys have been out there probably enjoying some time with your family, eating a few cookies here and there. Your wrestling coach wants you to remember one thing.
Hey everybody, here's a shout out to the AVID class of 2020. You guys are the best, the craziest, most awesome AVID class. I don't think we ever lost a competition in your 4 years of being here at Liberty. You guys are the best. I miss you so much already, and I can't wait to see all the great things you guys are going to accomplish in the future.
For all my chemistry and intro to health science students out there, we miss you. Me and Hey Hey.
Shout out to all the students that showed up for our discussion on how distance learning is going. Thank you so much for your input. You're great. I love technology.
Ryan Chadwick, as one guy that dresses well to another, I am so impressed by how dapper you look on the LTV news. You rock. You are clearly the best dressed that there is, and you make this Liberty Falcon teacher proud. Great job there, buddy.
Wait, how did that one from Mr. A. Malum get in there? That doesn't, okay, that doesn't make sense. Whatever. I'm the host now, so shout to me for being the best dressed LGN host. Yes. You know who has been missing me? My cross country and track coach, Coach KJ. Watch this.
Coach KJ, how are you doing?
Hi from Liberty. It's so good to talk to you, Ryan. It's so good to see your face.
Man, I miss you guys so much. How's quarantine life been? What's it like?
Well, I live out in North Portland, so I don't really get to see people in the neighborhood like some other teachers do. So quarantine, it makes me feel like I'm really far away from everybody. So that makes me kind of sad because I don't feel like I'm in the community as much as some of the folks who live in Hillsborough.
I mean, I'm kind of missing track. I mean, is there anything that's like replacing it? Like, what's going on with that?
Well, since you asked, I'm going to share with you something that I talked to Mr. Malum about, which is really kind of some good news coming out of the track community. So this right here is called the Athletic app. So athletic.net is our platform on how we track results and meets and all that kind of stuff. And so the athletic.net folks had this brainstorm into quarantine saying, okay, let's do virtual meets. where kids can do an event on their Garmin's, on their Apple Watches, things like that, and then they can post their results as long as they can verify their performance. So they can have their parents video them, they can have it some way that it's verified, and then they can post that in the virtual meet, and then they can see their results. So I checked the Jesuit Twilight Trials results. There are kids entering that meet from New York and Florida and Ohio and Oregon and Alaska. So it's a really great way for kids to get their competitive aspect.
Even though track's over, I'm kind of missing cross country as well. Do you have any favorite memories from that or anything, or from this year in general?
Well, I do. Unfortunately for the cross country kiddos, the infamous bleacher breakage from the fall, we didn't really get a chance to tout our season and how well we did. Our girls made it to state, and it's the second girls team in Liberty history to make it to state. So our team in 2012, and now we followed that up in 2019. Lots of all league athletes, so we've got right here. So our girls all league was Alexa, Emma, Liv, and Bree made it to all league, and Tanner, Ethan, and Rashid made all league as well. So that was really awesome, and our girls made it to state as one of the qualifying teams from the Pacific Division. So it was a great memory, and I'm really proud of them. So Liv and Emma and Casey and Jazzy and Morgan and Lex and Bree. So I just really missed the opportunity to shout them out, and so I wanted to do that on LGN and just really let you guys know how much I miss you guys. And then seniors, I got my senior shout out. So here's you guys. So there's Ryan, okay, your host. Okay, and then there's Gabe and Tanner. Okay, and I'm looking upside down. There's Rashid and our weather reporter, Mr. Haney. Okay.
Awesome.
Okay, on the cross country team. And then my senior girls. So big senior shout outs. Okay, so there's Emerald, and there's Evelyn, and then Emma and Lex and Bree and Abby. So those are my seniors. Okay, so senior distance kiddos. And so anywho, I just miss all you guys so much, and I just wanted to share some good news, and that there is some hope in quarantine for runners out there who want to compete, and they can get involved in these virtual meets.
I'll see you later, KJ. Thank you for your time.
I will hopefully see you someday when we get a chance to celebrate this year together.
You know what? I keep hearing that the seniors are dead and everything, right? But I don't really believe that, because I don't have my high school diploma in my hands. See, look at my hands. I don't have them in my hands. So what the sack's going on? Anyway, let's call the senior counselor, Miss Wong, and talk about what is going on. That rhymes.
Miss Wong, how are you doing?
Ryan! I am great. How are you?
I'm doing okay. How is quarantine life treating you? What's been going on?
I guess okay for me. I have a 9-month-old puppy. So we've been going on a lot of runs and a lot of walks, and we've been doing a lot of training. I'm not gonna lie, I miss my seniors.
I got a really big question for you. I'm a senior, right? And I'm passing all my classes, but I don't have a diploma in my hands. Am I really graduated?
That's really hard to say, Ryan. So I would say, based on your letter, that's what you're going to go off of. So letters were sent to all seniors at the end of April in regards to their graduation status. And a part of that, everybody who was on track got a letter saying that they've attained all graduation requirements and attained their diploma. So whoop, whoop. The answer to that is yes, you've met all of your credit requirements. The diploma will be mailed to students after graduation, which would have been 6/6. So just like any other graduating year, we generally mail diplomas out to students mid-June.
Thank you for your time, Miss Wong. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. I do want to share a few things for seniors. So I want to make sure that everybody knows that even though many of you have checked out and have already technically graduated, please still stay in communication with your teachers because we're still here for you till the end of the year. To be honest, like, I just want to check in and say hello because it gets really boring talking like just over email. So please realize we're still here for you as well.
That's all the good news we have for this week, Falcons. If you have any more good news that you would like to see on my show, email us at lhsvideo@hsd.k12.or.us or DM me on the LTV Falcons page. See you all next week on the new and improved LGN. As you all know, I'm your host, Ryan Sampson. Good luck and Godspeed.
I hopped off the plane at LAX with a dream, my cardigan. Welcome to the land of fame excess. Am I gonna fit in? Jumped in the cab, here I am for the first time. Look to my right and I see the Hollywood sign. This is all so crazy. Everybody seems so famous. My tummy's turning and I'm feeling kinda homesick. Too much pressure and I'm nervous. That's when the taxi man turned on the radio and the Jay-Z song was on. And the Jay-Z song was on. And the Jay-Z song was on. So I put my hands up to play my song. The butterflies fly away. Nodding my head like yeah. Moving my hips like yeah. Got my hands up to play my song. You know I'm gonna be.
Dude, so how did Ryan get under here? Is there anything in here, the rule book or something, that knows how to do with this? What's going on? Oh, are we on air? Jeez. Welcome back to LGN. I'm your host, Ryan. Thank you for watching LGN. I have been your host, Ryan Chadwick. I knew exactly what just went on. And Cyrus, you already know what's going on. I'll see y'all on the flippity flop.